great benefit to you to be a SAGE member. I can guarantee that because it has made a difference in my learning. And like I said, I'm proud to be a SAGE member.
Hi, my name's Anthony, and I'm a displaced worker. I worked in the furniture industry for about 24 years and ended up coming back to school.
If you're struggling in a class, SAGE tutoring will be really beneficial. It helped me a lot. When I was struggling in a class, they had tutoring that was able to help me, and now I passed my class.
In the math program, I had to start with the basic math, and I had tutoring all the way through my math program. And if it hadn't been for that, I don't think I would have passed any of my math.
What's helped me the most is well, obviously the tutoring. I mean, it's drastically improved my grades. I mean, it's kept me focused.
But with SAGE, I found that I had support, guidance, and counseling.
And SAGE has been my peace haven. I come here, I study, I've made close friendships. I'm here in between every one of my classes every day. I've actually started out as a tutee, and now I tutor quite a few different subjects. And I've had just so many different days. I've broken down and cried. I've just been so happy and gotten hugs from everyone for my accomplishments, and SAGE has been very, very beneficial for me.
The other thing that I would really stress to you is that you can meet other students that are in the same situation you are, and you have that camaraderie that will really help you through school. And I just encourage you to take advantage of the Social Chase program here at Wilkes Community College.
Also in SAGE, we have they have a book loan program that I've taken advantage of. I've borrowed calculators and have calculators loaned to me and books that have saved me a great deal of money. And you have to return them, but it saves you a great deal of money. It's books that you're not going to keep with you anyway. You don't have to go through the buying book and selling them back. Like I said, it's very, very convenient and very helpful.
Well, I think it's very helpful.
Yeah.
They let you check out books.
Yeah, it's free. Free is good. Free tutoring and free books.
You get to earn shirts when you meet your goals.
And counseling too.
Always very nice people.
Very helpful people.
I've had advisors help me with registering for classes when my personal advisor couldn't get to me, so it's been a big help. Helped me with my financial aid. I've also received a scholarship from SAGE. It's been very helpful.
You can get tutoring. You can be tutored. I got tutored.
You can be a tutor.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Danny. SAGE is a really great place to come to in order to study and improve your study habits.
Yeah, tutors do get paid. I was a tutor.
I wish
It really helps to have the special place on campus to go to, away from all the noise.
SAGE has helped me because they've got the computer lab that I can use to do my homework assignments. They have tutoring to help me with classes I need help in. If I need to just talk to somebody, they're there to talk to. And it's a good place to study for homework, tests, quizzes, get caught up in all your classes.
Hello, my name's Danny.
And I'm Rebecca.
And I am a displaced worker, and I've returned to school, returned to college. I've been out of school for about 15 years now.
SAGE can be a great benefit to you because they've helped me with getting tutoring and getting help, and actually even advising me on things, helped me get my schedule together.
There's many people here to help you with questions that you would have about advising you for classes, financial aid, and those sort of things that you would need.
And I've decided to come back to school. I've also been out of school for about the same amount of time, probably 15 years. SAGE means the most to me for the guidance and the support that I get.
But it's a great program. You can't ask for anything better.
Actually, networking is building a group of people that can help you in your successes as a student. That would be fellow students, instructors, the SAGE staff, especially the SAGE staff. They're here to help you.
It doesn't hurt to raise your hand, ask questions all the time. Just ask questions. That's what they're here for.
They can guide you in some of the classes that you need to take in order to be successful when you get out in the job market. You have to think of yourself as a selling tool so that when you are in the market, you're really selling yourself to your employers. So you want to make sure that you get the best instructions, you get guidance from the SAGE staff.
Don't be afraid to reach out and make friends with people.
Our instructors are people too, and it's good to get to know your instructor and for them to know you. So that
college is different from high school because you don't have teachers telling you to hurry up and get to class, so you're not late. You have to do it, work time management, so you're not late.
College is different than high school in the fact that you have a lot more freedom, but with that freedom comes a lot more responsibility.
Making friends is a lot easier. You don't have to be under pressure. There's all different kinds of age groups, and if you're in class, you're there for the same reason, so you have a different way of bonding.
You have less class time, but you have to have a lot more time studying what you learned in that class. So it's almost flip-flopped, and I wouldn't say it's easier, but it's easier if you make it that way.
You become more sociable in college because in high school you don't have to ask your neighbor for help. You can just go straight to the instructor. But in college, the instructor's not always there to help you, where you have to go to somebody else.
I think another good thing about being in SAGE is the campus visits that you go on. It's especially important if you're planning on transferring to a four-year university. On the campus visits, you get to meet with the professors. You get to take campus tours to kind of get a feel of the campus. Whether it's too big for you, too small for you, whatever.
Yes, I plan to go to NC State for a campus visit since I'm going into veterinary medicine, so I can get a feel of what the school's like and see if I really want to go there whenever it gets time to graduate from WCC.
I'll be transferring to Winston-Salem State for their nursing program and hopefully see what their school is like and how their nursing program will be beneficial to me.
Being selected a mentor in the SAGE program was very exciting to me. It helped me with my leadership skills, and it helped me to focus more on the techniques that SAGE presents to you in the beginning when you become a SAGE member.
As far as mentoring goes, it's been beneficial to me in order to help people, guide people along with their studies, areas to go to for assistance, whether it be student services, the library, SAGE, and helping them to find tutors that would help them in subject matter that they're having difficulty with.
The mentoring program is a program where your peers, your fellow students, they guide you through some of the materials that are very helpful to you that may not go so in depth in some of your other classes.
Just having someone to go to, knowing that they're not alone, and that the experiences that they're having is, in general, just the same experiences all of the students are having, and not everyone's willing to talk about it. And instead of keeping it bottled up inside and affecting your studies, it's great to have someone to go to and talk to that's already been through the same experiences.
Helped us realize there's different types of study methods and learning methods, and you have to find out what yours is so that you can take advantage of that and be able to prosper in your classes.
You're new to school, and everything's just totally different from what you've experienced before in high school or even in the workplace. Myself, I'm a dislocated worker. After over 30 years being out of school, coming back to school was a whole new experience even still.
I have learned that the more you get involved on the campus, involved in the SAGE, involved in your clubs, the better student you are. You prosper more, you learn leadership skills.
Alright, well, my first study tip would be to study your notes in every class, every day. And it doesn't need to be huge study sessions, just small study sessions each day, so that you don't end up having to cram the last day before the test, because you won't keep it in your mind that way. If you study each day in small amounts, it'll stay in your brain more.
You set yourself a specific time, find your specific place, and that's one of the other things I like about the SAGE program. You've got, you know, an area here where you can get by yourself. It's quiet, you can study. You have to have a place where you can just focus on what you're doing.
When I'm reviewing my notes, I look over somebody else's notes to make sure that we got the same thing, or if I missed something, they might have caught it.
I had a math class, and it was a very difficult class with minimal instruction, and it was mostly you do the material your own, and then if you have questions, the instructor would help you out with that. So we formed a study group, and that was very beneficial because we could bounce off ideas from what we've read and learned and tried examples.
Create study groups. Have your friends come and study with you.
The best thing I found about SAGE is the study groups, where a group of students get together for a certain subject or class, and they make up their own test questions, because anything's possible for a test. So make as many as you can and just go through them, try to do the best you can to make them accurate as can be.
Always do your assignments 2 days before they're due. That way you can review them and you're not rushing for the last minute.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be pressed for time.
Do not procrastinate, because procrastination is the worst thing, in my opinion, that will hurt your success in school.
Depending on the classes that you're in, even if they don't assign you homework, you have to assign yourself homework.
To be in college, it's required to have time to study. If you don't have time,
you won't do as well.
You won't be successful.
And whatever you do, don't wait till the last minute. Prepare a week, 2 weeks in advance before you take an exam, and it will make it so much easier to get through the exam.
I find that if you dedicate a certain amount of time, even if it's 30 minutes a day, to studying a particular, whatever subject that you're doing, that you're studying for, then you don't have to wait till the night before to do it. You're constantly moving that information around in your head, and studying it and learning it, and because when you put it off to the night before, it's just you can't process all that information in one night. It makes it really hard.
Study to where you understand, not just to memorize the fact. If you understand why something is the way it is, then you'll understand the concept a lot easier.
I would suggest to be self-motivated. That's very important.
I just like to share that for me, what has really make things work out good for me to be a success in college is to have the right attitude. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to to step out there and give it all you've got.
Like I said, there's help here that is provided for you. You just have to ask for it, and people are willing to help you.
I've spent the last 2 years learning all over again, and it's been a great experience.